Hey guys, this is Deb Joyce Meek from Delight of My Art. Thank you for watching the replay here. If you are catching me live, I'll just wait for a couple of seconds for somebody to pop on, but I think I'm going live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. I'm trying out a new service, so if you are watching live, please make a comment. I don't think anybody's live quite yet, but we'll wait just a second. Oh, maybe just a few. If you're watching live, please say hello. I'm trying out a new service, so I just need to know that you can hear me and that everything's working properly. Hello, Becky. Thanks for watching. Okay, good. So are you watching, Becky, you're watching on YouTube? Cool. All right. Yay. I'm on both, I think. So, all right. So the thing that we're making today is a really cool double fold box card. It's got a couple different names. I've seen it with like 5 different names. It's also called a standing pop-up card. So I did this for a challenge in another group that I'm in, and I thought it was so much fun. So this is the card that I made. It's a birthday card, and it's using the Party Puffins I think it's Party Puffins, something like that. But it has this fun paper from the host set that's in the new little mini catalog. And I love all the fun birthday colors here. So I thought we should make another one, but now I'm making it with the Wonderful World bundle, which is a free bundle. It comes with a bunch of paper that you can get free with Celebration right now till the end of the month. So let's go ahead and make a few of these. I made 2 already, and we're going to make the 3rd one together. Becky, can you look and see on my screen? I should have inputted a title and a description and all of the measurements in there. It should be up already, but I'm not seeing that part anymore. So hopefully that's all in there. All of the measurements should be uploaded. And let's go ahead and get down to the desktop here. And I don't think my intro played, so I don't think I did that quite right. Let's have an intermission and see if this works. Hang on. Hopefully the sound played because I couldn't hear that part. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get down to the desktop and see what I've got going on here. So these are the 2 that I created so far. This one is using the blues and stuff from that paper. I've got that blue flower background there, and then this pattern here, and then I stamped this image and just fussy cut that out for the front panel. And all of these fold completely flat for mailing. I'm getting a lag on my end. Hopefully there's no delay on your side. And then I just put a little bow on there. So, and then this one, I did some heat embossing up here on a little tag and fussy cut this from the DSP, this big flower here. Used 2 of the purple colors and backed it on this nice mossy meadow green, and then added some of these brass butterflies. So now we're going to do a pink one. And on the back is a spot for you to write your message. And I'm going to actually be sending these to the next 2 people who place orders with me. So I thought that would be a fun little thing to do. Let's go ahead and get our other papers out. So I'll go over the measurements again with you. And hopefully it's also in the description there. And if it's not at the moment, it will be. Okay, so first of all, we'll have a big base. This is almost a whole half sheet of cardstock this way. It's 10.5 by 4.25. So you're just cutting off a little sliver of a 1/2 inch on one side. The video seems a little choppy, Becky said. Okay, it does seem a little choppy on my end too. I'm trying something new, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, so we're going to score this at a couple different spots here. I have a long panel here. Let's go ahead and take out my scoring trimmer here. So we'll put this in the long way here. Oops, sorry about the dog barking. We're going to put it at 5.5 and score. And then you're going to take the arm out here, unless you have a score buddy. You can use that too. So we get 5 1/2. We'll do 6 3/4. We'll do, 8 3/4. The kids are in charge of making sure the dog doesn't bark. And at 10 inches. So that's for the main base. And then we're going to have another piece of the same card base color at 3 by 5. And you'll be scoring that on the long side at 3 1/4 by, and also at 4 1/2. We'll also need a couple pieces of DSP. So they have this piece here. This is for the background at 4 inches by 5 1/4. Excuse me, I'm just going to make sure that they can get a hold of this dog. Just a second. Okay, sorry about that. Oops, losing lights. Nothing like a good experiment with new things going on. Okay, so we got this piece of DSP with 4 inches by 5 1/4, and then we're going to have another piece for the front. This piece is going to be 4 inches wide by 1 3/4 inches tall. And then on the front panel, you can either do it in white, like this background piece, or you can do that in DSP as well. So I've chosen to do it in DSP on this one. We'll see how that works. This main front panel will be 2 3/4 by 3. So that's mainly what we need to get for our measurements. And then we can just put this together. So we've already scored this. And again, when you're scoring, the side that you're scoring on is the top side. So you'll be folding that down and away from you. So I'm just going to go ahead and score it all in one big arch, and that will connect like this onto the card base. But first we're going to put the DSP on there. Then this one, we're going to fold on those same score lines also. And these don't need to be burnished real with your bone folder or anything. We'll just kind of give them a squeeze. All right, so first of all, we'll just go ahead and put this big DSP panel right in the background. I'm not sure why there is a lag on here. I will probably have to get that adjusted here, but hopefully you can follow along. We're just gonna glue this back panel on there. Anybody else that's watching, if you'd love to leave a message, that'd be great. All right, so we're just gonna put that piece right there in the background. Now I'm going to take some of my score tape here, Terran tape, and put it on this lowest panel. And I'm going to put it right up against the score line here, so that when we fold this over, and we're actually folding so that there's 2 panels here, there's actually 4 panels, 4 littler panels, right? So you're going to fold not at this score line at the top, we're going to fold at the next one, and just fold it like this. I'm going to move really slow because there's a little bit of a lag. And we're going to glue it down to the card like this. I haven't taken the backing off of the strip yet, but that's what we're going to do to get this to be able to lay flat in your envelope. You want to make sure that you're gluing it down while it's flat. So I will go ahead and remove this. And again, we're going to have 1 panel, 2 panels folded down. So you'll have 1, 2 on the front when you're pushing this flat. So you just lay that flat and it's already stuck. You can use liquid glue for this too, but it just takes a little while longer. You just have to press it for 10 seconds or so and let it dry. But that's what we want it to do. We want it to have this little box shape on there. So now we're going to take our piece that is 4 inches wide and just glue it right onto the front. Like that. And then this piece that we cut before, again, we're going to put some tear and tape right here on this top small panel. Like this. Oh my goodness. All right. So we're going to take this, and you have 1, 2, 3 panels. Fold these 2 top panels behind, and then fold this part flat. We're going to put the top edge here up against the top of the DSP right here, and centered on the card from left to right. So I'm just going to kind of tip it so I can center it without the sticky part sticking yet. And then I will lay it down. So that should be straight right there. We didn't put this part down yet at the bottom, but we will now that we have this top part secured. That will sit right there. But we want to glue it on flat again. So we'll go ahead and push this bottom part flat. And then lay this top side down, and notice where the top piece connects to the bottom piece. I'm just going to put my finger right there as I lift it up, and now I know just to put glue right here in this rectangle past my finger. So I'll go ahead and just add a little bit of, I could add the tear and tape here too, but the liquid glue works just fine. So I'll go ahead and fold that down. While it's still up here at the top, we're just going to press that down to this bottom panel. This will give us our double box. Just give that a couple extra seconds to dry. Well, it looks like my bottom panel was a little bit crooked. That's okay. All right, so now we have this cool double box look, and it folds flat in your envelope. Like that. So now we just have to decorate it. So we have this piece of DSP for the front, and I have in my stamp case, like I had made a bunch of these swap cards. I made at least 25 of these, and I have a bunch of these little flowers left over, and I have a Facebook post about how I did that with the multiple colors there. It's the baby wipe technique, and so I have a couple left over, so I'm just going to use them on this card. I keep those in a little bag in my stamp case so that when I grab this stamp case, I go, oh, I can already use something that's in here potentially. All right, so I'll just go ahead and pop this up on dimensionals, and I can either put this on the front there or up here. I might put it up at the top and then put a bow on this side. Let's do that. And then I'll show you all 3 at the same time, and let me know which one you like the best. I swear it's been quiet up until just now, and the dog's barking, and oh my goodness. Life, right? All right, so I'm gonna put dimensionals on all of these. And if you run out of dimensionals on your sheet, you can always go in and take your scissors and just cut between all of the bumps there. Make sure you use your edges. Don't throw these away. These are definitely usable. Look how many extra dimensionals I have now. Now they're all ready to be used. Perfect. So I'll just put some down there and one right there. All right, so that looks cute. I'll just add that there. One more week and the kids go back to school. Hopefully the noise level will go down. I love my kids. It's so noisy. All right, so let's go ahead and put this, we could put this down here or up here. Do we want it here? I think I want to put it up here because I'll put a bow here and the little tails might get in the way. If you end up making one of these, I'd love to see your version. I'm going to fold this down so I can center this right in this section here because everything folds. Look, that wouldn't fit in an envelope if you pushed it down. This is kind of how it would look 3D if you're looking from the top, I guess. But it does fold into an envelope if you fold it up. All right, so there is our card so far. I do want to add some embellishments here, and I haven't picked a ribbon yet, but I did pick these iridescent rhinestones. I thought these would be really pretty on here. So I'll go ahead and grab a few of those. Okay, what do we want to do with these? Let's go ahead and we'll do a big one down here. We got big ones and little ones. Oh, there were some mediums. I think I used all those. I'll go ahead and put one. Let's put it right. I don't know where the bow's gonna end up. I kind of like a good sprinkling. Okay. That'll do. So I've got a couple rhinestones here. Try to move slow so it doesn't lag. And then I'll end up putting a bow on here. And let's do the back and the envelope. So on the back, this is just a piece that's 4 inches by 5 1/4. I'm just going to use this stamp set here. Let's see, where did it go? The Making Plans stamp set. This is one that you can get for free if you sign up with Stampin' Up! At the moment. It is through the end of August, and you can get this entire stamp set free along with this beautiful planner. And it has all these stickers that you can use in there, and all of these pages. I have maybe a 1/10 of the pages that are in there. It comes with this cool divider piece, and it's just a beautiful set. So just wanted to use this. It's got this really nice thank you greeting here, and so I put thank you for your order on the other ones, and I'll go ahead and send all 3 of these out to the next 3 that placed orders with me. So we'll go ahead and stamp that in Mossy Meadow. This would be also great if you have an Etsy shop. You could send thank yous for your orders to your customers. It's not just Stampin' Up! Geared for Stampin' Up! You know, it's really geared for anybody that has a business that you want to keep organized and thank your customers for being loyal to you. Just think that's real pretty. Okay, now we'll add that to the back, and then we can stamp this little leaf that's part of the stamp set here. It matches right there in the corner, this little leaf. We'll just go ahead and put that in the corner of the envelope there, and maybe over here on the flap, like that. That's in Mossy Meadow. That's one of the coordinating colors for this paper. And then all we have to do is add this to the back and we're done. So hopefully you enjoyed this fun fold. Let me know if you did, and then I'll get all 3 of these back out and let me know which one is your favorite. Oh, that is pretty. Okay, so we've got this pink one. Put this away. Here is the purple one with the yellow flowers. We'll get the envelope out of here. And here's the bluish one. So if you want to make a comment there, give your vote to your favorite one. And oh, and we also had this birthday one. This is a birthday one though. I think that one's so fun. So thank you so much for watching. If you would like to subscribe to my email list, I have a tutorial coming up on Tuesday on how to do this fun fold. It's not really it's a DSP fun fold, I guess. So that's using some more of the free Celebration paper. I also have an online class and in-person class coming up, and we're going to be playing with watercoloring. So I have these fun cards that we're going to be doing featuring the jar of flowers and the amazing year. And this one with the jars is one of my favorites because you got these straws in here and they move. So I'll teach you how to do that. If you want to purchase the pre-cut card packs, you can do that. I can ship those to you, or you can just purchase the tutorial for those. So thank you so much for watching. I will go ahead and say goodbye and have a wonderful week. See you later, guys. Bye.